paying for college and dealing with the burden of student debt, those are top concerns for parents and students this year.
Yeah, I know a little something about that. A Princeton Review survey revealed that 98% of families said that financial aid would be necessary to pay for college. So it's important for families to know all of their options, right? CNBC senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson is here with us to break it all down. Sharon, I've got one leaving for college this summer and one already in college. So I can relate to all the parents out there.
And I'm in the same boat.
You are too. Exactly.
So I do too.
So what is the first thing parents can do, families can do to help manage the cost of college?
I think the first thing to do is make sure, if you haven't already, that you apply for financial aid. I think a lot of parents may assume that they make too much money to apply for financial aid, but you never know. And financial aid consists of loans, grants, work study, a combination of different types of aid, but you need to apply for it. You also need to apply for private scholarships. Make sure you leverage as much private money as you can get. And then also consider a community college. Maybe you want to do 2 years of an associate's degree and then get a bachelor's degree. A lot of states have programs that will ensure that you can get your bachelor's degree from that. The other thing is to make sure that the student is involved. Taking those advanced placement courses in high school can help cut some of the costs, as well as taking dual enrollment classes that might combine with a community college course and getting a part-time job.
I was going to say, I saw on the list there getting a part-time job, which is what we've encouraged our kids to do in the summer to help pay for their spending, right?
Yes,
and they should be responsible for that, in my view.
Exactly. That's what I did. I mean, I know you also mentioned after you get that offer letter, appealing for more financial aid. How do families go about doing that?
Well, a lot of folks, this is the week where their child said, I'm going to go here. But they may be thinking about, okay, now how am I going to afford to be able to get them there? Make sure that if you have changes in your finances, that you contact the financial aid office. The federal form for financial aid, the FAFSA form, is based on 2021 income. And so now we're looking at 2023. Right. So many things can happen in your family's finances in that period of time. Let them know about that. Let them know about the cost of living differences. If you're in a very high cost area, make sure that they're considering that and what your expenses are, and explain that. Have the documentation ready and be ready to appeal. There are also websites that can help you. One called Tuition Fit will take your appeal letter, match it to your award letter, take that and match it with one from another family to see were you offered the same thing based on similar circumstances or not. So that's something to look at. And if you want to get help in writing that letter, there are also websites out there with templates that can help you do that for free.
And just quickly, we don't have a ton of time, but where can you find merit-based scholarships at this point?
Well, looking locally is key. Of course, there are a lot of websites you can go to, scholarships.com. The College Board has one, FastWeb. But looking locally at organizations that might be able to help, local clubs, sororities, religious organizations, all of that can be very, very helpful.
Even your high school, right? I know
Even
our
your high school, yes, and the high school guidance counselor is key, absolutely.
Every little bit helps. All right, CNBC senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson, as always, thank you. And for more tips on how to be smart with your money, check out Sharon's newsletter with that QR code on your screen or at cnbc.com/money101.